winning a medal can never be an individual success. It's the hard work of many persons behind the scene. It is also the way the things have been foreseen long back, the work which you have done long back, the resources which you have procured in a way, the the visionary thought and the professional aspects, like to win a medal in Tokyo Paralympics or in any of the highest level events, there has to be conditioning required, there has to be work on motor abilities required, the skill workout required, the fitness workout required. It is a sum total of everything. It's not a individual thing. I just initiated the thing which I could have done. See, when you talk on professional sports, then you cannot complain upon any of the constraint or disability or physical constraints. To become a professional sports, you will not get any excuse that you have got this problem. Yes, as a coach, we need to be vigilant on that, because every athlete has got a different characteristics. Maybe above knee amputation or lower knee amputation, maybe accidental or maybe a polio affected, maybe physical deformity or maybe by birth. Could be hundred of things. Normally, when we used to train, we prepare schedule for elite athletes, mediocre athletes, and beginning level athletes. But in para badminton, if I would say, there are different categories, six categories: SL3, SL4, SU5, WH1, WH2, SS6, and every category there are different athletes of every caliber. And among these athletes, there can be one athlete having a different type of problem, other athlete have a different type of problem. So in any case, when you make a schedule, you need to be very focused and vigilant on the aspect of injury, and you need to work on the aspects where you are not good enough and the athlete is not working well, or he has got some physical constraint. So keeping all things in view, giving a vigilant view, positive setup, and a focused attention on athlete, working on every aspects, it's little challenging, but it's possible, and the athletes have did so. So there is no doubt in that. Frankly speaking, I was training these athletes since 2000. It's around 2 decades. And previously, I was more associated with the hearing impaired athletes, and I was the head national coach of Indian deaf badminton team. Already represented the country in 2 Olympics, World Championship, Asia Pacific Championship, and also won medals. I have also Arjuna awardees in deaf athletes also. I was also the coach for Asian deaf team. In fact, training China, Indonesia, Malaysian players deaf team. But in 2015, I have joined Indian team as a head national coach for para badminton, and there the journey started. I had a few hiccups because I wanted players for the future. So I met Palak somehow. I'm talking about those players who have represented the country in Tokyo. Similarly, Suhas I met in just playing a Shokia player, and I just advised him to play para badminton. So this was the one task, and when I found that we have few athletes around the country, we have joined the athletes in common platform, invited them in Lucknow, and started the training together. And afterwards, realizing that all we need professional infrastructure, I have arranged for an. Definitely the support is required, and frankly speaking, but the irony is, in order to get any sort of support, whether from the private sector or from government sector, first you need to prove yourself that you deserve that support, and in order to prove that essential part, there is some homework required beforehand without any support. So that time we started the journey. Yes, Sports Authority of India is very kind enough to take our athletes in top scheme, Target Olympic Podium scheme. We have Khelo India. Palak was the member of Khelo India scheme before, and now she is in top scheme. Similarly, few youngsters are in Khelo India scheme. So Sports Authority of India is definitely doing a marvelous job. Every person of Sports Authority of India is now in touch with athlete directly, and whatever you say, and it is almost done with a formal process. Similarly, the support of the private like OGQ, Olympic Gold Quest, like GoSports Foundation, like Wellspun, cannot be ignored, of course, because they have also supported us in dire circumstances. If I would say that when we shifted to BBD, it was GoSports who was arranging for the rental accommodation for all of us. So few of the parts, see, previously you were not having any of the support, and all the 100% you need to do yourself, or with the help of some of your friends, colleagues, and family members. but at least if someone started with some support, you will get some relief and you can utilize that amount in some additional quality aspects. So you are rightly your point is very much valid, that the support of corporate, support of private sector and support of government is essentially required to let the athlete reach to such a certain height. You might have rightly said that Pramod was expected to win, Suhas was expected to win, but now just you mentioned that nobody expected. No, I expected and I told that he's going to win a gold medal. Krishna, I was quite sure on that, because the speed what he has, the jumps what he has, the agility what he has, and I am also aware about the level of international players, and we have seen the things, we have analyzed the videos, and I was even quite sure that Krishna is going to come up with a golden round circle. So I did not have any doubt. So far as the workout is concerned on every athlete, if you would say that out of all these 7 athletes are playing in Lucknow and playing at my academy, and I know each and every aspect of every athlete, and out of these 7, 6 have already been the part of semi-finals. If you would talk about the sports like boxing and table tennis, even the semi-finalists used to get bronze medal. So it was hard luck for Palak and even in fact Pramod and Palak and Tarun, that they had to play in for the bronze medal match, and lost in close set, very close. It's a deuce set. So I'm a little bit disappointed. It's a mix of feeling, but it's a part of sports. Learning from the mistakes, come back stronger.